Hello, my name is Michael Gary. I'm editor at large for Atmosphere. We're here, the Atmo America 2025 conference in Atlanta, Georgia. I'm pleased to be joined today by um, Eduardo Navarro, Vice President of Product Management for Hillphoenix, which is located near here in Conyers, Georgia. Um, and Hillphoenix, of course, is a leader in the manufacturing and distribution of CO2 transcritical refrigeration systems throughout North America with something like 2,000 installations. And so we're excited to hear from Eduardo to talk about some of the investments that Hillphoenix is making to help further the development of CO2.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Yes, thanks for the opportunity. Yeah.
So what would you say would be an example of some of the investments that Hillphoenix is making to support the transition to CO2?
Yeah, for the last, and you know this, we've been at this for many years, right? So we invested early in the technology and the products that we felt were needed to address the needs in the U.S. and North America in general. And I think for the longest time it was about the product, and I think we've made significant investments in the product design and going through and what we call platformizing our portfolio, right? From small to very large, with all the options and variations needed to support the market needs. I think the phase we're in now with the significant uptick in adoption is more around how do we support that inflection in capacity, not only from the front end of the business. How do we interact with our customers and their stakeholders, EORs or their own in-house engineering personnel, on how to select the right piece of equipment for the application through the manufacturing environment, right? How do we support the growth pace that the industry is growing through? And then on the back end, right? How do we drive an experience that's different than traditional for out-of-box quality, the installation experience, and critically, how's that startup and commissioning experience? If we stick to how the industry historically has done this, it consumes too much time, too much effort to be able to keep up with what's going to be a very significant demand transition. So that's where we're focusing on.
Yeah, it's exciting to hear about the uptick in interest in CO2 and in adoption here in North America, which is starting to catch up now with what we've seen in Europe for CO2. And I believe I heard today that Hillphoenix is working on increasing it or developing its manufacturing production to meet the demand. So you're sort of adjusting the way you manufacture.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tell us a bit about that.
Yeah, I guess we all got a little, I think, spooked with the advent of COVID, right? So I think that plays into the equation as well. So you're having this pretty significant acceleration in adoption, and our goal is to be dependable. And that means we will not be outpaced by the market demand. So we're making investments in just sheer capacity. We've designed the product in a way that promotes throughput to the manufacturing environment. So now we've designed assembly lines tailored for those product designs, and we can just sort of cut and paste and expand those lines. We've doubled our systems capacity just in the last 2.5, 3 years. We're on pace to double it again in another 18 to 24 months, again, geared towards these platform products. And we're also doing it across the ecosystem, right? We think we drive value not only on the refrigeration system side of what we do, but we drive value through the ecosystem. So display cases, core cases, well as specialty cases, they're all designed with the notion of ease of integration into the ecosystem. So we're increasing our capacity in our Iowa business, which is a specialty case division, as well as making very significant investments out of our campus in Richmond to support not only the systems, but the case connectors.
Sure. Yeah. Sure. Well, it's great to hear about all the progress being made at CO2 and the manufacturing piece of it. And congratulations on that and continued success. Thank you for joining us. All right. Thanks for listening.